It was special from the start. The School of Social Work traces its roots back to 1975 and lives at two Catholic universities, the University of St. Thomas and St. Catherine University, both based in St. Paul, Minnesota. Judy Miller is one of the founders and the first social work department chair. The department grew out of the sociology program at what was then the College of St. Catherine. Today, the School of Social Work remains the only joint school between the two universities.
I think that theme of us being one School of Social Work, even though we've been based at two, is really one that permeates our identity as a school.
This is complicated. Why do you want to be working on two campuses with two administrations, two admissions committees, and all of those sorts of things? And we would say because it improves the quality of our programs. Many times there would be more resources at one university than the other one, more students at one university than the other one.
Judy Miller began the department with just a handful of faculty members, and it officially became the School of Social Work in 1996. One of the first faculty members hired was Barbara Shank, now the current dean of the School of Social Work.
I started out here basically with, we're four faculty, 50 students, a couple adjuncts, and now we have over 600 students, over 30 full-time faculty. We started out with a baccalaureate program. Now we have a baccalaureate, a master's, and a doctoral program.
Dean Barbara Shank is amazed by the amount of change and growth in the School of Social Work over the past 40 years. While the school continues to innovate and remain on the cutting edge of social work education and research, the mission remains constant.
Well, I think it's just as important to remember that the School of Social Work was rooted at the College of St. Catherine and St. Kate's, surrounded by the Sisters of St. Joseph and their values and their mission about serving the poor and issues of social justice.
I think we live out the missions of both St. Kate's and St. Thomas. St. Kate's and St. Thomas are not the church. They are the educational missions of the church, and we combine not only the educational mission, but the service mission to the poor. And that's what social work is all about, is a commitment to serving the poor and the most vulnerable members of our society. And we do that. And I think we do a better job than any other unit at either St. Catherine's or St. Thomas. Because we actually do the work. We don't just talk about it. We actually do the work, and that's what social workers do. I think any Catholic institution that doesn't have a School of Social Work is missing the boat.
The faculty and courses at the School of Social Work prepare graduates for culturally relevant social work practice in multiple settings with diverse populations. The focus of the School of Social Work, even in the early days, was on pushing boundaries and striving for excellence.
It was fun. It was great fun. And I think that's an important piece, to know that it was an environment that was energetic, that was challenging, wanted everybody to contribute as best they could, and in some ways more than they realized they could do.
A Master of Social Work program started in 1990 with an emphasis in clinical social work practice. The master's program was popular right from its start. Professor Emerita Serene Thornton was the first admissions director for the program and recalls fielding some interesting phone calls from prospective students.
One woman called me and said, if I join the MSW program, do you recommend that I can have a baby in the first 2 or 3 years? And I'm going, whoa, this is not my decision.
The popularity of the master's program highlighted the need for advanced programs in the School of Social Work. In 2014, a new doctoral program began. Mary Tanucci is an instructor at the School of Social Work and is excited to be part of the inaugural cohort of students in the new Doctor of Social Work program. She says it's important to properly prepare social work faculty for university-level teaching and leadership in higher education.
Because we know the stakes are high. Who we become as social workers in the world matters in terms of the kinds of change we can see in the world.
I think the most important thing is to understand that you're going to be a profession that is challenging. It offers a tremendous amount of abilities and opportunities in a variety of fields, that social work is constantly evolving, and that as a social worker you need to continue to learn throughout your career.
The current director of the doctoral program at the School of Social Work says students get more resources and value from the joint program.
We have this unified identity as a School of Social Work, that we are one faculty, even though we operate out of 2 universities. And that's something we say that in our promotions, but I think we actually live it out. And I think that that's something that I value in a work environment, being able to enjoy coming to work, and that overall we have that affinity for our mission.
U.S. News and World Report ranks the School of Social Work at the University of St. Thomas and St. Catherine University in the top 25% nationally. It's poised to continue educating leaders in the field and to contribute social work research and scholarship.
We've just built a fabulous School of Social Work, and we're known nationally, and it's just been a great ride.